Hello Sagittarians, and welcome now to Monday. Well, it certainly was an intense weekend, and to some degree we continue with the emotions of that weekend. Over the course of the weekend, the moon crossed over Mars and Saturn in Virgo. Mars is an aggressive planet. It really just kind of pushes us into the pool. It forces us to move forward. We don't want to, or maybe we do want to, and we just can't figure out a way to do it. It's the same vibration. It's the monkey on our back. And when it hits Saturn, it means that it's time to grow up. So what it's pushing us to do is grow up about something. That's not always the easiest thing to do. In fact, that may be what the holdup is. So over the weekend, our heart got involved with this game. That's the moon. And for you, it really all focused down to career issues, believe it or not. It's time to grow up about your career. It's time to get real about your career. Maybe you were being unrealistic. Maybe your expectations were unrealistic from a not big enough scale or much too high scale. Sagittarius tend to go either way overboard or way underboard, but Saturn does kind of force the issue to be balanced. Today, your moon, your heart, is still involved with career issues, so you're still processing and moving forward with that. And Mars will creep up onto Saturn throughout the week. So whatever that issue is, it's going to get more and more intense in the next 3 days and finally peak probably around Friday. Now, let's not forget, the sun is in Cancer, which means you're also working on something else in the background. And for you, what you're working on is intimacy and boundaries. In fact, maybe boundary issues are the reason why you feel hung up at work. We're in chapter 2 now of Sun in Cancer, which means we're in kind of the cool chapter, the chapter that allows us to experiment and try new things without getting spanked by the universe. And what I recommend is that you do just that. If you have a trust issue when it comes to normally you don't trust someone like this in your life, but you feel like you may be able to, try it for a week. Why not? Keep a close eye on that person. If you normally can't trust yourself in a certain situation, well, ask yourself, how can you build trust? Let's take a step to build trust. And if it comes down really to getting over someone who has died, because this is also the surrender of life and death, the same line of intimacy between us and anyone, even if they're on the planet or not, well, it's time to try something new. If you can't get over the mourning of someone that has gone, try something different this week to try to get past it. The universe is in full support of new ideas, and Venus today is ruling the sun. All right, Sagittarius, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you tomorrow with more Horoscopes. Live, love, be.